Welcome to this high-stakes collision. A game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. We're in Logan, Utah at Maverick Stadium, the home of the Utah State Aggies. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense is up first today. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Aggies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Now, they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and This is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today. You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Nebraska, 3.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. To throw, it's Campbell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Now it's second down here. Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Finds his man. It's Adams. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looks right for a quick completion. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Scanning the field, it's Campbell. Grabbed by the receiver. Making people miss. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they put 6 more on the board. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set, it's second down. There's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks at the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Return goes out of bounds.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here comes a handoff. He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
He's brought down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Campbell. It's a short completion of the big tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
By the tight end.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Huskers. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Utah State, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Could be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns. The pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Now they run a draw play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Campbell. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And the point after is right down the middle.
28, Nebraska, 17. Return goes out of bounds.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Campbell. Pressure is coming. Well, they trap him for a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. And it's good for a first down with a 36. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air. Great awareness, and it hit the big touchdown.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far, and it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
Utah State's offense back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. First out and more. He's still running. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Aggies. Way too much speed in that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
35, Nebraska, 24.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
To the air, it's Campbell. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Running out of time in the pocket. He finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Great move in the open field. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Well, they began with great field position. And that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Nebraska, 24.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's Campbell. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him. Will be tackled inside the 10. The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from inside the 10. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's ETN.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? In the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Charcoal.
They'll hand it off. Powers through. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab behind the line. It's ETN. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Aggies. They are pouring it on now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Nebraska 24.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
To the air, it's Campbell. It's a short completion of the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Utah State 49, Nebraska 24.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down play coming up.
691, Gators score. Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd down.
325.
Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Utah State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Nebraska, 24.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. And they put something together in this drive. Looking to pass. It's Campbell. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Set. Ready, go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach. He's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now. He hands it to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
He's in the clear. Past the 10. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense really clicking.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They've been great on 4th down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He did not get it. A crucial by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Chewing clock with the running game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Picks up 6. Second down coming up. Banner.
Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Cooler 18. Ready.
And now the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63. Nebraska 31.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Gain of 11. And a first down for the offense.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. It's a draw. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A play action looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Scanning the field, it's Campbell. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding some room at the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up 1. 3rd down coming up.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Utah State.
So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Nebraska, 31.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Campbell. On the run here, lets it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with